Hi, my name is Jack Dempsey, and I'm a partner with Pretium Solutions. And today I want to do a little bit of a motivational piece for you and your team. And I want to take you back to high school. All right? How many of you in high school had to run around a field in physical education class? All right, so we had a field, and the field kind of looked like this. And we had to run around it, right? So what we would do as a class, if you recall, we had to run, here we are, all down here, and we would run the field like this. We'd cut that corner, remember that? But we had some people in our class, you know, those long distance runners who would run like this. What did we call them? What words did we call them? We had names for them. Maybe we won't repeat them now, but they were derogatory names. We made fun of them for going around that corner that way, for not cutting it with the rest of the pack. And then one day we would go out and Coach would put up a cone. Remember that? Coach would put a cone up right here and tell us to do what? Run around the cone. That's exactly right. Coach would tell us to run around the cone. Now, how would we respond as a PE class? It was miserable. It's like, oh, Coach, come on, Coach, what's the difference? Oh, come on, what's the difference, Coach? You know, it's only, what, 3 feet, right? It's only 3 feet. What's the difference? Well, it took 30 years of my life to understand that 3 feet difference is the difference between mediocrity and excellence. It's only 3 feet. See, our responsibilities as coaches and managers and leaders of organizations is to set the cone up and have people go around it. But they don't. People like to cut the corners. And what happens is you cut the corner once and it works for you for whatever reason. And you say, well, I can get by doing this. Well, here's what I found, is that these are probably the 99% of the people in the world who like to cut the corners. These are the 1%ers right here who don't cut the corners. But what happens as we start to come out of that, if we decide, look, I'm going to be a 1%er and I'm going to grow out of that, and we start to grow out of this, and we start to move ourselves, and we start doing this, what did this pack tell us? They tell us, oh, come on back, you're going to make us, that's right, look bad. Come back here to where we are. Come back here. You're going to make us look bad by not cutting the corners with the rest of us. We make fun of these people out here. But that is where the value begins. It's what standards do you have? All of you know of companies you've dealt with who have very high standards that you like dealing with. And all of you know companies that have very low standards that you don't like dealing with. And those standards make the difference. We as leaders and managers and coaches, our job is to set the standard and get people pushed up there. Not just one or two, but get the critical mass up around those standards. It's your job to raise those standards. It's your job to set those standards. It's your job to coach to those standards. Don't just take that's what we've always done as your guiding light. Take this is what we need to be. Here's where we need to go, and create a sense of urgency around that movement. Make it okay and acceptable to do that. Now that's going to take some different skills on your behalf, but if you go around the corner, if you go around the cone high with the standard in mind, you will improve your business. When you improve your business, you will improve the loyalty of your customers to your business. Improving loyalty will improve your profitability. Put the cone up, set those standards, and help your team get around them. Thanks. My name is Jack Dempsey with Pretium Solutions. Look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now.